Hey, morning everyone. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. I know you guys cannot see me. Just hold on for a second. It's 4:50 a.m. and I'm rushing to work as always. And give me a second. So how's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I'm sorry, it's been a few days since I've posted a video. It's been really busy with work, I'm not even going to lie. Starting to get a bit okay with weather nowadays. It's like -7 instead of -15. But apparently there's a winter storm coming up. And it's gonna be pretty brutal. It's gonna be 30 centimeters of snow, and that's not good. But either way, I've been working past few days in a row. It's been 5 a.m. shifts. It's been pretty tiring along with school, you know. So I'm pretty excited for today though, because today our department is getting shifted to a new building. So that building has been under construction for a few months now, and it's like a brand new building. So I'm excited to work in a new place. I remember when I was in grade 3, if I'm not wrong, I was in India back then, and our school had a new building, and I think my grade was the only one which got shifted to the new building. And I don't know why, but we guys had the sense of pride or happiness that we got shifted to a new building. I don't know why, but small things make you happy, right? Because it's been 5 a.m. shifts and my assignments, I go to sleep pretty late. Like I get to go to sleep by like 1 a.m. or something, and then of course 5 a.m. shifts, you gotta get up at 4, take a shower, and get some food, and then head to work. I'm a member of a few car clubs in my city. A few days ago, we had a birthday drive-by. It was a kid's first birthday. If possible, I'll attach the videos. If you know, the other people don't have objections, I'll attach a video of the drive-by. It was pretty fun. Minutes until work starts, and I'm almost like 3 minutes away, so I'll have 2 minutes to spare. But the moment I get there, guys, I'm gonna see you guys after work. All the viewers from India, guys, would you want me to make a video about my process of the whole flight, like how I took my flight and what the procedure of the whole immigration was and how it was when I came to Canada? Because honestly, there were many things. Like when I came to Canada, I was in a lot of cultural shock. And despite being from a background where I've been switching my states in India every 2 years because of my dad's profession, I should have been able to acclimatize to you know, the cultural shifts or whatever. But it was pretty hard for me in terms of adjusting to the climate, the culture, the kind of jokes people make. Every single thing changes all of a sudden. I'm gonna see you guys after work, so we're gonna head to Walmart now. Hey guys, the time is 10:20 a.m. and I just finished my shift. It was the weirdest shift ever. Our department ended up having some problem with one worker. It was so chaotic and dramatic at work today. Then when I was leaving work, someone got arrested, and the guy who got arrested had blood all over his place. Like something weird is it with the day. We're gonna look up to a brighter day which we have around us. It's a sunny day. Let's make some good use of it. I am somewhat tired, but we're gonna go home and possibly eat something and study. I'll take you guys along. Stay tuned. So I got some peas and some carrots today. So I'm gonna leave that on the stove to cook while I change my clothes and stuff. At least in India, this is like an actual dish. It's called gajar matar, which basically translate to carrots and pea. But yeah, the way we make it is slightly different. It's got a lot of flavor, but I really love it, and it's really nutritious. One thing about Indian food is that it is gonna taste good. At the same time, it's gonna be really healthy. Know that Indian food is not just limited to butter chicken, guys. The time's 2 p.m. and I had a really nice nap. I'm fully energized now. So, it's sunny. I'm back again. I know I put a lot of emphasis on sunny, but my source of energy is sunny. For some people it's food, for me it's sunlight, I swear to God. Now it's time to get some gas and get going. I'm gonna see if there's any paths cleared. I might go for a little walk on one of the trails. I'll take you guys along. I'll grab a coffee too. I'm at the gas pump, and when I was in India, I did not know how to fill gas because in India we have someone else who fills gas for us at the gas pumps, right? So for those who are watching from India, come along. I'll show you how to fill gas. As always, got myself a coffee. We are done with getting gas, and now I'm going to one of the trails. Just check the temperature. It's a +5. Trust me, it is so beautiful and so warm and nice here. Now we are headed to this trail. This trail is called Quarry View Trail, and it was right next to my actually lived here in my first year, so that's Quarry View residence. You guys have definitely seen that residence before. I showed you in if I'm not wrong, the last vlog, which was vlog 4. This place is really nice. So the first time when I got to Canada, it wasn't my first week of being at Brock. This was the one place where I would come for my walks after my lectures, because it can be overwhelming in the first time whenever you start your college life. Starting a college life itself is really overwhelming, along with being an international student. There's too much to adjust with, but it's fun. At the end of the day, it's pretty fun. And now let's find a way to get there. So I'm gonna show you guys. It's basically full of snow over here. And this is a proof to tell you guys, don't make fun of me if I trip. I'm wearing literal sneakers, and the snow is kind of turned into, I don't know what, but I'm really slipping on this. If I feel like it's getting bad, I'm gonna head back. So, as I was saying, I don't think I ever really talked about what courses did I take in India, what courses was I doing in high school, as in which stream I was in. So, in grade 10th, I made a decision of going into medical sciences, physics, chemistry, and biology, which basically means studying for doctor's school. But I don't know, it just did not work out. It wasn't like I was afraid of giving those examinations to go to doctor's college or whatever, but at the very end moment, after my grade 12 ended, I kind of made up my mind that it's not what I want. And guys, it's one life, you gotta do what you want the most. My parents were really supportive on this. Whatever I said, they supported me in that. Unlike some of the parents, they never pushed me to something that I did not want, so they let me pursue what I wanted. So I gave my IELTS exam in the middle of grade 12, which is the proficiency English exam that you need to apply for universities in Canada. And before my final exams of grade 12, I was accepted into a few universities. I just chose Brock because of its co-op program. I'm in a psychology major program, and it's a co-op program again. So a co-op program basically means where you get the opportunity to work after you're done with your studies or while you're studying. And if you guys ask me, psychology is fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of work. So if you don't find yourself a committed person who would somewhat take university lightly, please don't take psychology. You're gonna regret it. I think I haven't been looking at the camera the whole time I was talking. I'm really sorry about that. I don't really think I've filmed while talking in public before, so please bear with me in case I am acting weird. Another recommendation for some viewers from India would be, especially those who are basically in high school right now, that if you are aiming only for PR, like literally just for PR, don't go for universities. They require a lot more time. My program requires 4 to 5 years, and colleges require you 2 years. So my recommendation is go for college and get your PR, maybe get any kind of job. But if you have like relatively big plans, you want to spend a lot more than college, then go for universities. Because one thing that I'm totally regretting upon right now is going to university totally because of the cost of the tuition fee. Being an international student, I'm paying 3 times to 4 times the cost of what the domestic students pay. So the amount of money that I'm paying for one course is the amount of money all the domestic students, the Canadians, pay for 1 year. So my recommendation would be go to a college, get your PR, become a domestic student over here, and then pursue for university, because you're going to be ending up saving a lot of money. Also, you don't want to end up draining your parents' financial. I don't know. It's a part of maturing and realizing that it's okay to have fun on parents' money, but it's also not the smartest idea. You got to grow up one day. I think while talking, I forgot to show you around. So this is a really beautiful place. Let me show you around. Another nice thing about Canada, you never really feel alone. I've been passing people on the trails, and I wasn't used to of this. People say hi to each other, or if you're walking past, especially in the non-downtown areas of the cities, people are really kind and generous. Like in the morning, if you would walk around, people would wish you good morning, or people would also end up asking how's the day going. So it's really nice. And I'm treading slowly because this is the lake, which has, I'm pretty sure it's frozen, but if I fall into this, guys, I'm not the best swimmer, and it is slippery snow, so I don't want to fall, especially I have a camera with me in my hand, so I don't want to do that. But let me show you something. Oh wait, we have people ice skating on that corner. Hold on, let me put my coffee over there. Okay, let me show you guys that. Do you see this part where the snow is removed? People have actually made an ice skating rink out of that because the water is frozen, so they made a place for ice skating for themselves. It's the same over there. People basically end up practicing hockey over here. People love playing hockey. The way people love playing cricket in India is the way people love playing hockey over here. Guys, if you want me to make a video about what kind of courses I would recommend you guys should take, or the things that I think I should have known before coming to Canada, before starting my university life, let me know. I might make a video. For all of who are wondering, I'm a third-year psychology major. I basically meant to highlight that I'm a third-year major. So I have spent 3 years, almost 3 years, third year is almost gonna end, at Brock. And I lived on campus for the first year. And it was pretty fun, to be honest, but talking about money and financially, I don't really think it was the best decision to make. I would, if anyone is coming to Brock or any kind of universities in Canada from India, I would recommend you guys to take on-campus residence for 1 semester, so that when you come here you get acclimatized, because universities basically babysit you. They are at least for Brock, you have a card which you swipe and you can get anything you want on the campus. You don't need to go buy groceries. Everything is catered for. You need to take care of most of the housekeeping duties. And staying exposed to too many of these privileges or spoon feeding. And in my opinion, guys, I'm sorry if you guys hear that whirring sound, that's an air ambulance. So as I was saying, I'm sorry, I just waited for the helicopter to pass. So as I was talking about it, staying exposed to too much of spoon feeding for almost a year at least made me really weak, in terms of, not exactly weak, but if you want to call it in layman's language, pretty spoiled. So when I was done with my first year on residence, I was pretty spoiled. Like, I did not know what is the right amount of budget in to get groceries, how to cook food. There's one day a week that the municipality of your city comes and picks up the garbage, so I would miss those dates because I was too pampered at universities. So I would recommend you guys to stay there for 1 semester, and after that move off campus. Because when you are here in your first semester, please pay attention to your studies. What starts well ends well. So if you lack in your race, which is studying, which is why you are in Canada, guys, don't lose your focus on that. Make studies your first priority. So this was about first year. Second year kind of starts smooth. I would also recommend you guys to choose your company wisely. University is a place where you can very easily get spoiled. And I want you guys to remember this one thing. This is something that I tell myself every single day I wake up. I tell myself the reason why I'm here in Canada. I am not someone who has the privilege of being a citizen of Canada. I've come here to build a better future. So always remember this one thing. What am I gonna do which is gonna cost my future? Do what's right for your future. And keep your studies, your career on the first priority. I couldn't find another thing which was a problem with me being on campus for whole of first year is I was totally isolated from the outside world. I did not know how the world works because I would never go out of the campus. And I had so much trouble finding my first job. My first job is the one that I work at right now. I've been working there for almost a year, a bit more than a year and a half, let's put it that way. It is Walmart. So I got my job at Walmart after applying there for 3 times because I wasn't really proficient on making resumes. I wasn't really aware of how to apply for jobs. So after one point, I basically started going up to various hiring managers, and I would just go up to them, walk up to them in person, and just give up my resume, regardless of if they're hiring or not. I started as a greeter in Walmart, which is basically the person who stands in the front at the entrance and says hi or bye to the customers walking in or going out. I did that job for approximately 6 months, and then I got moved to e-commerce. So I basically handle all the curbside orders, and I basically work in the back of the warehouse. So we pick the items, we dispense these items. So there's a lot of more work. When you're working in a grocery store like that of Walmart, I want you guys to be smart. Work in various departments to know how an organization works. That's really going to help you in future. You never know, you might be that big person who might start another company. You would want to know how things work in a company. If you have a part-time job while studying, I want you guys to make the most of it and learning how a company works. The time is almost 2:40 p.m. and I need to start studying by 3 p.m. I made my schedule for the day. I actually have a lecture at 6 p.m. and it's almost 3 p.m. and I have a lot of stuff due before that lecture. In my next video, guys, I will also tell you how the Canadian universities work, what's the weekly format of all the courses, the kind of assignments that everyone gets, because I know a lot of people from other majorings and it's somewhat the same format of what happens on a weekly basis in your courses. So stay tuned, wait for the next video. Hey, I'm not really sure if you guys can actually hear me. There's a lot of wind noise, but I just got done with my lecture and it's really windy and cold. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, and I'm gonna go home as usual, eat some food. I have a shift tomorrow, so I'm working tomorrow, and I would also really appreciate if you guys would take the time to like my video, subscribe on my channel if you like my content. And it would really mean a lot if you would comment on my videos. Maybe tell me something that needs to be on my page or something that I need to improve upon. I will happily work on that. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.